everybody, y'all, welcome back to my channel. Yes, I am here with the unboxing of GIM KB23 3-pack case fans that I got purchased off Amazon for my grandson's build. Now, off the good note, you can't go wrong with it. Look at the presentation. Presentation is spot on. Look at that there. On the side, you got the specs of the product, you got the picture of the product, and you got all the information you need to know where the fans come from. Now, these are from China. And be aware of that all of our components, such as cell phones, motherboards, power supplies, GPUs, CPUs, memory, etc., cases, all come from China. So y'all keep that in mind if y'all didn't know that. Now, off the good note, the presentation and the specs of the product is a big plus. Go ahead, I give GIM a big plus for doing that. Now, if these were sitting on the shelves of Best Buy, y'all already know that these is going to fly because these case fans for a pack of 3 is $26.98. Now, I am reading off my paper, so y'all probably excuse that right there. Now, these fans are $3.98 with Corsair LL Series 120mm RGB pack 3-pack case fans going for $108.99. Corsair Ice Cube 3-pack for $71.99. And Thermaltake Pure Plus 12 LED 3-pack for $69.99. For $26.98, this is a good bargain. Y'all gotta keep in mind, y'all do not have to spend that much money for aesthetics for your PC. You could go ahead and keep it out of budget, and you ain't gotta worry about breaking your pocket. Now, to all the people who want to go ahead and buy what other people recommend because they're on the affiliated level, then you could go ahead on and buy what they recommend you to buy. Me, I don't have to do that. I sit down, I do my homework, and boom, I bring home the product. Now, on the good note, with Corsair and Thermaltake, you connect your controller hubs to an open USB port on your motherboard and download the software. This one here, you don't have to download no software. It has the RGB controller hub that comes with it. You can go ahead and cycle through 366 color modes. You can't go wrong with that. Now, if your PC case holds more fans, you could go ahead on and purchase the KB25 5-pack if your case holds 5 fans or more, just like I said it, and they cost it $43.99. I will be putting all the link in the description below. So if you're interested in buying these fans for your PC, you can. It don't matter if you are on an old PC or you want to change the casing out. You could go ahead, you could do that there. If you're into the RGB mood thing like I am in, these are for you. Now let's go ahead and get into the unboxing of the fans. Now keep in mind that these fans are hydraulic bearing. They hydraulic bearing. The fan speed is 1200 RPM. Noise is 23.5 dBA. Air volume is 33 CFM. Just like I said, these fans are hydraulic bearing. So yes, they hose a little oil into the mechanism and keep them moving. Now keep in mind, you gotta keep them clean. If you don't keep them clean, all that dust is going to build up around the oil and it's going to go ahead and clog it and your fans are done. Then you got to go buy some new ones. Now the current is 0.35 amps. Voltage is at 12 volts. Rated power is at 4.2 watts. Lifespan is 20,000 hours. So you're looking at about 7 to 8 years of lifespan. All depends on how many hours you run your PC. Now let's go ahead and get into the unboxing. Yes. If you don't know what you're doing, you always have the manual. You cannot go wrong with that. The manual always here for your needs if you need it. Now, this is the hub. The hub holds about 6 case fans. Now you gotta go ahead and connect the 6-pin case fan to the 6-pin header. Keep in mind that this is SATA Connect. So if you're on the full modular, non-modular, if you have an open SATA power connector, you connect it in with that. That's a good big plus right there. So go ahead and give that there too. GIM for switching to the SATA Connect. A lot of fans hold on the Molex. A lot of people ain't with the Molex, but this is a big plus right here to be on SATA Power Connect. Your remote and your fans. Yes, you get 3 in the pack. Your screws, you get 3 packs of screws with it, so just keep that in mind. So now, off bat, they're good. Now keep in mind here, they're dual rings. So you got the front light up and the back light up. You got your noise dampenation pads already pre-installed, so you ain't gotta go ahead and do it. Some K-fan kits allow you to install them yourself. If you want to, it don't matter, but it's a good note that it comes pre-installed, and some case friends allow you to put them on yourself. So right off the bat, the product is feel nice, it feel heavy, it's not cheap, you know. It's durable, so you ain't got to worry about the issue with that. Now, this is 9 blades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 blades. I like the way the design is. So you go ahead and get that strong, good airflow. Now, just like I said, these are 1200 RPM. Now, if you want to go ahead and use these as CPU fans, case fans, you can. If you want to use these, excuse me, if you want to use these as CPU fans, you can. Connect them to your CPU fan, connect the fan to your CPU cooler using the little pin clips, and you'll be all right with that. Now, you get 3 packs. I'm going to come back with you with the presentation and the connection of it. You cannot go wrong with it. I'll be back in 5 minutes with the presentation. Alright, I'm back. Everything is all hooked and set up. Now, before I get started, I forgot to mention that it does have the little sticky tape in the back of the controller hub. So just keep that in mind, that it will stick in the back of your case. And you know, everybody want the magnets. If you want the magnets, you can go ahead and get those out of your local grocery store or local convenience store. And you can go ahead and, if you got your glue gun, you can glue your magnets on and stick them on the back of your case. But just keep that in mind. It comes with the adhesive sticky tape, so you can stick it to the back of your fan controller. Now, keep that in mind. I put the controller in my pocket. Now, it comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 colors to choose from. And then you got your auto, and then you got your 366 color modes that you can go ahead and pick from. Now, that's a lot of colors compared to a lot of Corsair and Thermaltake, where you got to download the software, which you don't get that many modes through them. Now, let's get right on into this presentation here. Now, as you see, off rip, they look nice. Can't complain about it. Now, look at that. You can't complain about it. Now, it goes, this is in auto mode here, so it's going through the color cycle itself. And 2, they quiet. You don't hear nothing coming from them. Very quiet. I go ahead on in here. The cool, I can just feel the cool air blowing on my body right now. So this is a good thing. They're very quiet. Go ahead and cycle through the colors. You got white. You got pink. You got red, green, blue, yellow, light orange, dark orange. This is supposed to be light green, but I'm going to call it teal. That's your light blue. And then That's supposed to be color purple. Now, you got your modes. As you know, I'm cycling through the mode because I was already on the color select. So look at it. Look at that. It's nice. Look at that. Now, you question yourself, if I turn my PC off, does it recognize the memory? Does it has a memory where it recognizes what mode I was on? Let's see. Turn them off. Now, besides my fan noises, I forgot to turn that down. So if you're hearing some noise, it's my regular house fan that's blowing in the back. So y'all excuse that. Now let's turn it back on. And yes, this is the color mode that I was on. And yes, it has a memory chunk that recognize your color selection you was last on. There you go. Cipher into all your colors quick, fast. I mean, this is nice. For a pack of 3 for $26.98 off Amazon.com, you cannot go wrong with it. Now, if these were sitting in your local stores such as Micro Center, Best Buy, Newegg, etc., would you buy these here for your PC? Y'all go ahead and post your comments on the link below on my question I just said. Would you buy these fans for your PC? Even though you may have a RGB header on your motherboard or you don't, would you buy these here? If I had an RGB header on my motherboard, yes, I'll buy these here because I could care less. I'm not spending no excess money. And you know I went through the prices. You could go ahead and look them up. What up, Best Buy, Newegg, Micro Center. And yes, Corsair and Thermaltake are your top leading brand in your local retail stores, and they are too expensive. I would never pay $100-something, $71 or $70 for a pack of 3 fans. That is ridiculous. Now, would I recommend this here to consumers? Yes, I would. And you cannot go wrong with it. So now I'm going to turn the fans down because I'm going to go ahead and do my air test so y'all can go ahead and see the good quality airflow. Now, take note, if you don't want the fan, you don't want the light mode on, you can always turn them off. There's an off button on here that right on the remote. Now, if you got other fans like Corsair and Thermaltake, you got to go into the mode and you got to turn them off through the software. But here, on off button. So if you don't want them showing through the daytime, you turn them off. Or if you do, you turn them back on. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do my airflow test with my tissue on my tissue paper here. And I'm gonna turn the fan sideways. Ouch. As you see, nice good airflow. And this is at low speed. Nice good airflow. As you see, if it's blowing that, you can go ahead and see that as well. So, I'm going to turn them up. Did you see? Perfect airflow. For 1200 RPM, that's not bad. Now, if you get anything under 1200, then don't buy it because that is way too slow and you're not getting a good airflow. Right now, I got 2 fans facing me and it feels like an AC blowing in here. Now I don't have the AC on, so this is a good, a very, very plus for these fans. So you can't go wrong with it. Would I recommend these here fans for customers? Yes, I would. And you can't go wrong with it. So I want to thank y'all for subscribing. I want to thank y'all for watching. Go ahead on there. Go ahead and click the like button on the way out. Before you leave, hit the like button. I appreciate that. And Peace.
That Apollo kid is somewhere.